You see the floodgates and all of that. All right, so now let's go to we are going to go to Psalms 19 and 1. 19, verse 1. The heavens declare the glory of God, and the firmament showeth his handiwork. Meaning that firmament just shows his handiwork. And we're gonna get to that of how he made the firmament. All right, so let's go to Genesis 1 and 6. Genesis 1, verse 6. And God said, let there be a firmament in the midst. What is the midst? In the middle of the waters, and let it divide the waters from the waters. And God made the firmament, and it divided the waters which were under the firmament from the waters which were above the firmament. And it was so. Let's go back to that picture. Firmament. Water above, water below. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you some verses where it actually talks about how he bent the firmament. Let's go to Psalms 18 and 9 first. Let's see, Psalms 18 and 9. Psalms 18, verse 9. Here we go. He bowed the heavens also and came down, and darkness was under his feet. Now let's go to 2 Samuel. Let's go to 2 Samuel 22 and 10. 22, 10. He bowed the heavens also and came down, and darkness was under his feet. So it says the same thing. What does bowed mean? We got to look it up. We got to see what it means in Hebrew. Let's look it up. Bowed. Sorry, y'all. My internet's kind of slow. Let's take this back some. Actually, let's look it up in Hebrew. Bowed. Bowed. Let's see what it means in Greek. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I'm sorry. I did this kind of wrong, y'all. Please forgive me. Bowed. Let's look up the Strong's Concordance for it is H. Bowed. 5186. So let's look that up. Here we go. The Strong's Hebrew Lexicon. Here we go. To stretch out, extend, spread out, pitch, turn, pervert, incline, bend, bow. To stretch out, extend, stretch, offer, to spread out, pitch, tent, to bend, turn, incline, a turn aside, incline, decline, bend down, to bend, bow, to hold out, to extend, to be stretched out, to stretch out, to spread out, to turn, incline, influence, bend down, hold out, extend, thrust aside, thrust away. This is what the Strong's is for bow. Alright. So now let's go to some of the verses that tell you that the earth is still, that the earth sits still. It does not move at all. So can I be spinning? Are we going to listen to men? Are we going to listen to what the Most High said? Let's see. Let's go to 1 Chronicles 16 and 30. Fear before him all the earth. The world also shall be stable, that it be not moved. This world does not move. He's telling you right there, this world. The world also shall be stable, that it be not moved. Let's go to Psalms 96 and 10. Psalms 96, verse 10. Say among the heathen that the Lord reigneth. The world also shall be established, that it shall not be moved. He shall judge the people righteously. There we go. You hear it again, that the world shall not be moved. It can't be moved. 93 and verse 1. And we all know that a lot of scriptures in the Bible have like double, sometimes triple meanings. Let's go to Psalms 93, 1. The Lord reigneth. He is clothed with majesty. The Lord is clothed with strength, wherein he hath girded himself. The world also is established, that it cannot be moved. You can't. This world ain't spinning. This world ain't spinning. He tells you right there that it ain't moved. Now, there's also many scriptures that said it's on pillars, and I'm about to bring these up in a minute. But let's look and see what pillars look like. Let's see. Pillars. Well, a tall vertical structure of stone, wood, or metal used to support for a building or an ornament or monument. Now let's look and see what it is. Pillars. Pillars. You set something on top of that. Now, let's go to 1 Samuel 2 and 8. First Samuel 2 and 8. He riseth up the poor out of the dust, and lifteth up the beggar from the dunghill, to set them among princes, and to make them inherit the throne of glory. For the pillars of the earth are the Lord's, and he has set the world up on them. Seeing to me that the world is on pillars. Let's go to another verse. Let's verify that. Job 9:6. Let's go to Job 9:6. There we go. Job, verse 9:6. Which shaketh the earth out of her place, and the pillars thereof tremble. Which shaketh the earth out of her place, and the pillars therefore tremble. Let's go to Psalms. (75:3). Psalm 75:3. The earth and all its inhabitants thereof are dissolved. I bear up the pillars of it. Meaning he's bearing up the pillars. He's bearing up the world on his shoulders. You feel me? He's bearing the world on his shoulders. He's bearing the world. All right, let's go to the foundations of the earth. Let's go to Job 38:4. Job 38, verse 4. Where wast thou when I laid the foundations of the earth? Declare if thou hast understanding. Foundations. Let's look up foundations. What does foundation mean? Where were we? Where was Job when he laid down the foundation of the earth? Let's see. Foundation. Ooh, what's going on? Yeah, let's look it up. Foundation, the lowest load, bearing a part of a building. So this mug has to be standing on something for it to have a foundation. A spear and gravity and all of that has no foundation because it's not held by anything. Typically below ground level, footing, foot, base, substructure, infrastructure, underspinning, an underlying basis or principle for something. The base, point, departure, beginning, premises. All right. Now let's go to Isaiah 48:3. Let's do that. Isaiah 48:3. Isaiah 48:3. Well, I'll pass that up real quick. Isaiah 48, verse 3. I have declared the former things from the beginning, and they went forth out of my mouth, and I showed them, and I did them suddenly, and they came to pass. Let me make sure. Hold on. I'm sorry. Isaiah 48:13. Excuse me. My apologies. All right, Isaiah 48:13. My hand also laid the foundation of the earth, and my right hand hath spanned the heavens. When I called unto them, they stand up together. My hand also hath laid the foundation of the earth, and my right hand hath spanned the heavens. When I call unto them, they stand up together. Okay, so I haven't looked up span yet, but let's look up span. Let's see what span mean. My right hand has spanned the heavens. Of course, it sounds like he expanded it, so let's look up span. Yep, there we go. A bridge, arch, etc. extend from side to side of a stream was spanned by a narrow bridge. Bridge. Let's look at we're going to go back after I read this definition. We're going to go back and we're going to look at the firmament again, which separates the heavens from the earth. Bridge, cross, traverse, pass over, an arch. Span the stream, extend across a period of time, range of subjects, their interests span almost all the conventional disciplines. Lies, cover, extend, comprise. We get it. So let's look at the firmament again. Let's think about this word span that we just seen. He spanned the heavens, extended, arched the heavens, the firmament. We see that? All right. Now let's go to Psalms 104 and 5. This is where we're going to go to. Psalms 104 and 5. Oh, passed it up. Verse 5. Who laid the foundations of the earth that it should not be moved forever? And there we go again. It's letting you know that it's the foundation. It's sitting on something. And it cannot be moved, meaning that this earth do not spin. There's no such thing as gravity pulling us in space and all of this other stuff. It makes sense. But of course, when somebody tells you a lie, it's going to make sense. Some sciences are to disprove the Bible, and all it's doing is going against the Bible. So the bald earth that's spinning around is doing nothing but contradicting the Bible. All right, footstool. Let's go to where the Most High refer to the earth as his footstool. He's sitting down and he's watching us. You feel me? So let's go to Isaiah 66 and 1. Isaiah 66 verse 1. Let's see. Thus saith the Lord, the heaven is my throne, and the earth is my footstool. Where is the house that ye built unto me? Where is the place of my rest? He built this for us. He built this place for us to rest. You feel me? But okay, let's go to Matthew 5 and 35. Matthew 5:35. I'm sorry, that's the New Testament. Matthew 5:35. Nor by the earth, for it is his footstool, neither by Jerusalem, for it is the city of the great King. Let's go to Acts 7:49. Acts 7, verse 49. Let's see. Let's go. Try not to pass it up. Heaven is my throne, and the earth is my footstool. What house will ye build me, saith the Lord? Or what is the place of my rest? That was the same as Isaiah 66:1. Hath my hand not made all these things? His hand made these things, a place for us to rest, a home for us to be. But let's look up a picture of a footstool real quick. I mean, I know y'all know these things, but I'm just trying to get y'all to picture, get y'all to understand, Let's see. You seeing the picture of the firmament? Standing on these pillars, And it kind of looked like a footstool, Let's see, footstool images. Sorry, y'all, my internet is slow. If it continue to take any longer, I'm just gonna say forget it and move on. Alright, forget it. Let me move on. I'm pretty sure y'all know what a footstool look like. But it does kind of resemble the pictures of the firmament. Alright, now let's move on to Isaiah 44:20. Let's move on here. Isaiah 44:20. He feedeth on ashes. Hold on, no. Isaiah 40:20. I'm sorry. Apologies, y'all. Excuse me. Isaiah 40:22. Let's look at that. Isaiah 40:22. It is he that sitteth up on the circle of the earth, and the inhabitants thereof are as grasshoppers that stretches out the heavens as a curtain, and spreadeth them out as a tent to dwell in. Keywords: grasshoppers, curtains, spreadeth them out as a tent to dwell in. So if we were so far away from heaven, why would we look like grasshoppers to the Most High? Think about it. When you're standing up and you're seeing grasshoppers, they like right there. You see these tiny little things jumping up. They're right there. You're just a couple of feet away from them, for real. So why would we look like grasshoppers to the Most High if he's so far away, as they say? NASA is full of it. His government is full of it. They're just full of it. They're lying to us. All right? stretches out the heaven as a curtain and spreadeth them out as a tent to dwell in. You spread back the curtains of heaven and look down at us. We're like grasshoppers. But what does a tent look like? Let's go back and look at that dome. What does a tent look like? It looks like the firmament. It looks like that dome. A tent. It has a flat surface. And either a dome shape or a triangular shape over it. Alright, well my internet's acting crazy, but I'm pretty sure that you guys get it. Let's go to Psalms 3:14, where it talks of the circle of the earth. Psalms 3:14, I'm sure of it this time. Alright, let's see. Oh, okay, no, that one, yeah, I remember that one yesterday. Sorry, no, I'm not sure of it. Apologies. Proverbs 8:27. I don't know, I wonder if that was 8:14 or what. I don't know, I'm gonna skip that one now. 8:27. When he prepared the heavens, I was there. When he set a compass upon the face of the depth. When he established the clouds above. When he strengthened the fountains of the deep. Compass. What does a compass look like? It's flat. It's round. You know, it helps you get there. Upon the face of the depth. The face. Meaning we can see, they can see the face of the earth from heaven. They're seeing this flat round thing from heaven. Alright. Let's go to Job. We're gonna go to about the ends of the earth. Let's go to Job 37:3. Let's see, 37:3. He directs it's under the whole heaven, and his lightning unto the ends of the earth. The ends of the earth. They're telling you that there is no end of the earth because we're just this spinning, spiraling ball, and nothing can hit or go outside of the earth, or nothing could be an end to the earth because we're just this spinning ball and gravity just pulls us in. There is no end. Pretty much. Let's go to Daniel 4:11. Daniel 4:11. Daniel. Why did I go all the way up there? Here we go. 4:11. Let me make sure. All right, Daniel 4:11. We'll go to. The tree grew, and it was strong, and the height thereof reached unto heaven, and the sight thereof to the end of all the earth. Meaning you can see it at the end of the earth. Why are they referring to the end of the earth if there is no end and gravity is pulling us all in? Proverbs 30:4. Let's go to Proverbs 30:4. Let me make sure. All right, Proverbs 30:4. Verse 4. Who hath ascended up into heaven, or descended? Who hath gathered the wind in his fist? Who hath bound the waters in his garment? Who hath established all the ends of the earth? What is his name, and what is his son's name, if thou canst tell? Okay. So that's referring to the ends of the earth. Why would they refer to the end of the earth if there was no end of the earth? Okay. So now I'm about to wrap it up and I'm about to just rest my case. Let's go to Job 38. We're going to go to Job 38, 13 through 14. That's what we're going to do. Getting kind of tired. So Job 38, 13 through 14. All right. So Job 38, 13 through 14. It might take hold of the ends of the earth. There we go. The ends of the earth, that the wicked might be shaken out of it. It is turned as clay to the seal, and they stand as a garment. It is turned as clay to the seal. Let's look and see what turned mean in the Strong's Concordance. Let's see. We're going to look and see what it mean in Hebrew. Possibly even, well, it's already on the Greek one. Turned. Because we know it was translated from Hebrew to Greek, then to the language we speak now. But anyways, let's see. We're going to go to Hebrew to get this understanding. Okay. Turn. Deuce, a primitive root, to leap, to be turned. Apparently from the same is properly a pro, from machine is properly turned. To me that sound kind of like changed. Here we go, 47 and 48, this one. In the sense of knotting up round and hard, something turned, rounded, all right? So let's look at that one again. Something rounded. Let's look at it one more time. That it might take hold of the ends of the earth, that the wicked may be shaken out of. It is turned, rounded as clay to the seal. It is rounded as clay to the seal. So let's see what seal means. Let's see what seal means in Hebrew. Let's see. So let's, no, stop, go back. A signature ring, seal, signet, a signet ring. Let's see what a signet ring is. Signature ring, seal, signet ring. Signature ring, signet ring. Hold on, let's see what that is. Let's see what a signature, aka signet ring is. We could look up signature ring and we could look up signet ring. No, I'll just look up signet ring. No, let me look up signature ring. No, well, no, those are, let's look up the signet ring, because we seen the signet. Back in the day, these were rings that people use to stamp. and seal the letter. Typically, a boar, family crest, or another symbol representing an individual and is distinguishable flat bezel. A design was usually engraved, often in reverse, either directly into the metal of the ring or in set gem, then pressed into wax or clay to create a personal seal. So let's see. I want to see if they have a picture of it. Because what you do is they have the little dots of clay and you press your ring into it and it makes a circle. Let's see if we can find. Let's see. Let me go on YouTube and see if I can find a video of someone using a signet ring. Alright, get some understanding real quick. Let's see. Let's see if we can find it real quick. Like I said, if this takes too long, then I'm gonna just move on. So I'm pretty sure y'all get the idea. Alright, well, it's taking too long. Sorry about that. Let's see if we could look it up on here. There we go. Right there. Here we go. Signet ring stamp. Now look, you see that? It is round. And then you have the edges around it. You see, it's flat, it's round, and it has the edges around it. Like you press down into it. You got something in the middle and you got something around. So let's read that verse again. Just to clarify. 13 to 14. That it might take hold of the ends of the earth, that the wicked might be shaken out of it. It is turned, rounded as clay to the seal, signet ring. The earth is round as clay to the seal. Now let's look at it again just one more time. Just one more time. It is round as clay to the seal. It is turned as clay to the seal, meaning it is round as clay to the signet ring. Look at it. There we go. All right. Talking about the earth. Now I just have one more verse to give y'all, and then I'll rest my case. Revelations 20:9. Let's look at that one. Revelations 20:9. And they went up on the breadth of the earth and compassed the camp of the saints about and beloved the city, and fire came down from God out of heaven and devoured them. They went up on the breadth of the earth. Let's see what breadth means. Let's see what breadth is. All right. Let's look at that word. Breadth. Sometimes we gotta look stuff up. Sometimes, we don't. We just overlook things. But it's really important to look stuff up. Let's see what breadth is. Alright. Hold on. Breadth. Let's see what breadth is. So breadth. Ooh, that's a lot. Let's look in the coordinates. Let's look in the concordance because it is in English. Let's look. But hold on. No. Hold on. Let's go back to the strong concordance. Let's see what breadth mean in Greek. Breadth. 4114. Plateaus. From 416, with breadth, plateaus. What does plateaus mean? What does plateau mean in English? Let's look. Spelled a little different. But let's see what plateau means in English. From Greek to English, right? Plateau. Plateau. A land area having relatively level surface, considerably raised above adjoining land on at least one side, and often cut by deep canyons. A period of state of little or no growth or decline. A period of little or no apparent progress in individuals' learning. Well, yeah. A flat stand. As for centerpiece, sometimes extending the full length of a table. To cause to remain at a stable level, especially to prevent from rising and progressing. A plate. Plateau. I rest my case. The earth is flat. And it says it clearly in the Bible. Plateau. Let's read it again. Revelations 20:9. And they went up on the breadth. They went up on the flat of the earth and compassed the camp of the saints and beloved the city, and fire came down from out of heaven and devoured them. They went up on the flat earth. It is flat. It is flat. The earth is flat. Let's see. I'm gonna do this one more time, and then I'm done. Sorry, I just got this phone, so I really don't know how to work it. For breadth, the width, breadth, plateau. plateaus. Plateaus, plateau. It sounds just like the English word plateau.
Plateau.
A land or area having relatively level surface. All right, y'all. I hope I was able to shed some light on the flat earth thing. It's right there in the Bible, it's right there in the Bible. If you don't believe what the Bible says, then this ain't for you. But if you do, then this is most definitely for you. And to all my Hebrews, are we gonna listen to what men say? Are we gonna listen